All right, why you're not successful yet. So there are many things that make a successful person. Today we're going to be talking about mostly on income. There's a lot of different things that can make someone very successful, but there's fundamentals that the successful have that separate them from the middle class and bring extreme wealth and prosperity into their life. So the first principle that I want to talk about is leverage. So these ultra rich people, they know how to use leverage. And real estate, say you own a business, shopping center in the mall, a retail store, or anything like that, that's basically real estate. You own a property that people are coming by every day and they're looking in your shop and they want to buy something from you. So you provide good that they want to buy. The new kind of leverage that's working today is internet leverage. So this means bringing traffic to your site. So one way you can do that is through search engine optimization, SEO. You're going to rank the highest on the Google web pages. Also, other kind of internet traffic is through an Instagram platform, through Snapchat, through Facebook ads, anything like that. That's just going to put you in front of the eyes of buying customers and then providing some kind of service or good that they want to buy. And this brings this kind of opens up them to have the freedom to do whatever they want because they're leveraging other people's money instead of their own. And another way, one of the last ways with leveraging is through connections. So these ultra rich people have somebody that owns real estate and maybe they can say, hey, let me sell my good in your store as well, and you can keep part of the profit. So it's kind of a win-win situation for both. And this use of leverage with connections, I think, is one of the deepest because maybe it's the toughest to find because in business there's a lot of people that will come after you if you're not doing the right thing, and you have to stay on top of them. And you got to really know who to partner with, and you got to pick good connections with that. So another reason why people are not successful besides leverage is they're not taking enough action. So a lot of great entrepreneurs and wealthy people take lots of risks. So in my perspective and what I'm learning of the last couple days is there is no such thing as a bad risk. Everything is in your mind and how you interpret it to be. So let's say if you make a mistake, it doesn't mean you're a failure. Just means that maybe the other person, if you take the risk and go up to someone and say, hey, you look really nice today, that's the other person's fault if they don't accept your compliment. And the benefit that you get is you'll feel really good about yourself too. You'll feel more confident in yourself. You'll boost your self-esteem, and you'll kind of feel the compliment that you gave out to as well. So you kind of feel it within yourself. Another way that you're not taking enough action is that you're not investing enough time in yourself. So maybe you need to work on your speaking abilities and, be more confident in front of people. You need to open yourself up to more opportunities by speaking out more. And this can really happen with a lot of missed opportunities too. So if you're not investing the time in yourself and say going to where successful people are, and going to seminars and business meetings and invest maybe $40 in yourself to go to this meeting or something like that. And the potential is very huge, and the risk is you lose $40. Like, you're starting at a very minimal point. The only thing you risk with the $40 is that you don't get anything out of it. And I think you can learn a lot of lessons from yourself, and especially when you put money into it, you're going to invest more than if you would go to it for free or anything like that. So investing in yourself, that also means branding and marketing yourself. So that goes with your speaking ability as well, and you promote yourself as much as possible. You don't hold back, and you just brand yourself. You set an image for yourself. You set a good market for yourself, and you find your target audience, and eventually you provide something that of value to them that they can get out of. And when you're not investing in yourself, like, what's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen if you do not spend the extra $40 on yourself, you know? And what happens if you don't take that risk? And, you know, there's really in our mind, we make everything a lot worse than it actually is. And I've been kind of thinking about this lately, and the worst thing that could possibly happen to me is if I don't take, if I'm scared with the risk, is I'm gonna be living in a life of fear, and I'm gonna be poor, and I'm gonna be on the street. And to me, that's fine. I can be poor on the street, but I'd rather take the risk. If I take the risk and they all fail, then I'll be poor and I'll be on the street. If I invest all this time in myself, I'll be poor and on the street. But personally, that has not happened to anyone that I know of, that they have invested all this time and effort into themselves and they got nothing out of it. And I would rather spend my life investing in myself and continuing to improve and grow than to be stuck in the same job for 20 years, repeating the same thing every day in out. And to me, that is my biggest fear. My biggest fear is not taking enough risks. That, even though that is a fear, one of my biggest fears is just continuing the rat race and looking back at my life and saying, yeah, I did nothing with that. So I hope all this stuff helps out. Continue to take action in yourself, to invest in yourself, and find ways that you can use leverage in your life. Maybe it's through connections. Your friends are your friends, maybe definitely helping you out. So get in contact with your friends. Also, try internet trafficking, find some more research on that. Improve yourself by reading books, increasing your knowledge, and just continue to better yourself every day. Bye.